All right, looks like we're ready to go. Jumping straight into it. On for the kickoff is Young Wei Kyu, and we are underway for Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Return is taken from inside the 5-yard line up the middle. Decent return. Comes out to the 24-yard line. CJ Stroud will start on offense. I am not anywhere near ready, but YouTube didn't start my stream like it should have. Shame on you and your incredible, resourceful website. Anyways, chat, welcome to Houston versus Atlanta. The 2-2 Texans take on the 1-3 Atlanta Falcons. Both teams looking for big victories in week number 5. Trying to get myself organized as best as possible. Started a bit sooner than what I would have imagined I wanted. However, Atlanta did kick off to begin half number 1 to the Houston Texans. So I think I am mostly good on my end now. And we are ready now to have our first snap taken. CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans looking to have a winning start to this season at 2-2 so far. Looking to make it 3-2 with a victory today. Stroud deep right side starts with a completion to Nico Collins. What's up, Bolt? What's up, Scribble? What's up, X-Off? What's good, XSM? What's up, Luigi Guy? Hopefully I got everybody in. I think we're good now. But, yeah. Roster numbers are starting to get right. Yes, they are. Yes, they are indeed. Now, that was a big suggestion. I have tried my best to get as much down as possible. Why are we upset, Scribble? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. CJ Stroud wearing lucky number 7. Looking to have some luck and magic at quarterback this afternoon. On 1st and 10, a deep drop back looking for a second completion as Collins comes back for it but ends up going nowhere. What's up, Commanders on top? Going to add D-Hop to the Titans. Best believe it. They play on Tuesday afternoon at 3 p.m. against the Indianapolis Colts. So that'll be a quick adjustment made there. Should be a lot of fun. Tennessee sitting at 4-0 right now, so if you didn't pick them in the pick-em, might be regretting your decision after the Titans picked them up today. Back-to-back completions for C.J. Stroud. That one goes for no gain. This one across the middle is nearly intercepted, not once, but twice. Wow, we're off to a hot start. I'm trying to get organized, but yeah, started my stream at 8 o'clock on time, but YouTube didn't do it. Might have been a PlayStation error, might have been a YouTube error, but regardless, it didn't happen. East Hopkins got experience at quarterback. I mean, yeah, if you want to call Ryan Tannehill experience. All of a sudden, it is 3rd and 10 for the Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud looking to keep the drive alive. On his 4th pass attempt, stepping to his right. Now going to throw over the shoulder. It's going to be caught by Singletary, who is 3 yards short. And Houston will punt. Nice tackle made there by Richie Grant, the safety. And the Atlanta defense makes a strong stand on their opening drive. First game in the 1 o'clock slot in week number 5. Took us a while to get here. Went through a brutal Thursday night game as well as a game in London that ended in a tie between Jacksonville and Buffalo. Highlights of that will be out shortly. Returnable here is this kick by Cordell Patterson up the middle. Nice move made, and he is still going up to the 27-yard line. Let's go to the Discord. As soon as the homies pull up, they run away. Dang. Unfortunate. Yeah, what link? Hold on. What was the link that we were? I know. I saw some stuff floating around the Discord today. Discord was pretty active today. That was kind of a W. I did, in fact, enjoy that. Desmond Ridder and the Atlanta Falcons with their opening drive starting from their own 27. Man in motion. Handoff is going to go up the middle, and it's going to be a gain of just 2 yards for Bijan Robinson, who is actually wearing his correct number now, I think. There is that, number 7 as well. I got to go up here and fix like all these numbers. Good to know. Good to know indeed. Bijan Robinson getting us started with a gain of 2. Now 2nd and 8. Ridder stepping to his right, throwing on the run. It is caught, dragging the toes down for a gain of 12. And I'll have to figure out who that one is too. Kyle Pitts. Brilliant. Was that? Yeah, that was a single-digit number. I was very confused. It was your YouTube link? Okay, I was getting cyberbullied. Just press the power button. Not for real, though. The age-old trick called turn off the internet. Called it a... Happens a lot. Robinson in the backfield on 1st and 10. Atlanta looking to take an early lead in this opening quarter. As Ridder once again flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. Has to get rid of it this time. Not Exoff's YouTube link. All right, I will be most certain to not trust the link from Exoff. And I mean, I didn't really plan on it in the first place anyway. But good to know now for sure. So there is that. Ritter had to get rid of that one. Pressure was coming from the Houston Texans front four. Thanks to Jerry Hughes. Now Ritter across the middle delivers a dime to Mac Hollins into Texan territory. Atlanta getting started here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They're looking for another big win to add to their agenda. I'm pretty sure they're 1-3 with their only win against Green Bay. No, it's definitely not Green Bay. Actually, it would have been a week 1 against Carolina if they are 1-3, which they are. Falcons have not seen a victory since the opening week against Carolina. Looking to break that curse here. Robinson up the middle picks up 4 more. Does Marcus Mariota have a team to play on? I don't think he does. He has a Netflix series that just came out, though. That's about the only money he's making right now, I'm pretty sure. So the link can here. What is that link? Why is Scribble so upset? 40 yards to go to the end zone on 2nd and 6. A stretch handoff goes to Robinson, who's almost going to get clotheslined, but he ends up moving forward to pick up 5 yards. Nice carry from the rookie out of Texas. Plays on the Eagles now. Oh, that's true. Backup quarterback's the easiest job in the NFL until you actually have to play. Then all of a sudden, you no longer want to be that person. 3rd down and a yard. Good opportunity for Houston's defense to get off the field in their own half. Although down the middle, there's a wide open tight end for the first down inside the red zone. That is the 3rd string tight end. I couldn't even tell you who that is at this point. I probably shouldn't have. No, I really don't know who that is. Obviously, Kyle Pitts is the starter. Jonnu Smith, former Patriots, the backup. So there's the 3rd string tight end. Fitzpatrick on the reception. Gets inside the red zone. The 3rd string tight end. Now a 5-wide look on 1st and 10 from the 16. Ritter goes left side. Finds his tight end 1 inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. Atlanta is moving fast here. How do you feel about Diop retiring? Ringless. I mean, yeah, you go to Tennessee to die if you're a receiver at this point. It's no longer Cleveland or Detroit. It is Tennessee. Really unfortunate. But I'm not surprised. A lot of legends end up ringless. Truth be told, it's not like the NBA. You can't really ring chase as much in the NFL. 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. I formation look with Tyler Algier in the backfield. Handoff to the fullback, who's going to fully run to the end zone untouched. For the opening touchdown, there is Keith Smith II. Wow. What a play call. Handing off to the fullback unexpectedly. And Atlanta breaks the scoreless tie in the 1st quarter. Interesting chat. All right then. Falcons take a nice 7-0 lead. What's up, the Press Browns fan? Welcome back. What'd you miss? Well, in terms of this game, you tuned in at a pretty good time. That's about the only action we've had so far, other than a quick turnover. What's up, Jonathan Zeller? Another draw today? I'm really hoping not. I'm really trying to avoid those. Maybe once every 3 weeks, that's okay, but we already have our tie for this week. Yeah, that is definitely my ult. Sounds about right. It's unfortunate. It's okay, though. We do have the best running back in football right now. Saquon might not play week 1. Why not? He should be chilling. You mean because of a holdout? Yeah, I've been going for a little bit. How's it been going with you? I'm interested in the viewer. You can always catch up on my content whenever you feel like it, but I can really catch up in your personal life, so gotta ask my viewers how they're doing every now and then. Kick back on the way. Young Wei Koo gets it off, and this is taken for a knee. Houston gonna have to battle as Davis Mills, the Stanford quarterback, teaching the Ohio State quarterback a thing or two about this Houston squad, which lacks receivers. Although they did pick up Robert Woods and Dalton Schultz this offseason, still not the greatest of teams. Draw keeps your pick 'em perfect, so that's cool. That is true. That's very true. Because of his contract, yeah, I had a feeling he was going to hold out. Something like that. Something like that indeed. Houston begins drive number 2 from their own 25-yard line. C.J. Stroud looking for his fifth pass to be completed. He's going to check it down, and it is going to be caught to the 30-yard line. I wonder if that's Brevin Jordan. Not going to put money on that, and no, it's... I'm not even going to try that man's name. Whoever assigned that last name to that family deserves prison time. You dislocated your wrist. Oh, that's unfortunate. But it does make sense. Hope the recovery is speedy 30 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Two receivers left and right. On second down and 7. Singletary leaves the backfield. Stroud with a deep pass down the right side. A wobbler is hauled in by Nico Collins. Going to be a gain of 20 yards to the 48-yard line. And the Ohio State-Michigan connection has been clicking this entire series. It continues into week number 5. W last name, yeah, I can't even pronounce it. The third reception today from the Michigan wide receiver. Another 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Singletary up the middle. Fighting to hold on to that football. He will. A gain of 4 through traffic. That takes us to the end of the first quarter with the Falcons on top 7-0. They got Texans in this one, so go fling that ball, young man. Absolutely. Well, C.J. Stroud with his actual NFL number on now. Maybe has a little bit of a mojo under his belt from now on. We open up the second quarter with a 2nd and 6 from the Atlanta 48-yard line. Handoff here is going to go to Dameon Pierce, his first today. Going to pick up 3.5 yards. Make it a more manageable third down. Not a bad play call there for the Houston Texans. Yeah, I'll check to make sure. I'll let everybody know who picked who for sure in just a moment. Are you 2-0 this week? Well, nobody lost yesterday because of the tie. So if you won Thursday Night Football, yes, you're undefeated. 3rd and 2 for the Texans. Big play here. Handoff goes to Pierce up the middle. He fights his way up for the first down. What's up, Chili? Well, your record, I mean, yesterday's game ended in a tie, so can't really tell you about that. I mean, if you started undefeated, if you won Thursday Night Football, which is everybody except for about 4 people, then yeah, you're still undefeated. Bill should have won that. I'd argue Jacksonville should have won that too. At some points, I don't know. 5 to go in the opening half. Houston looking to draw even on their second drive of the afternoon. Pressure coming around Stroud. Has to get rid of it soon. Hit as he throws down the middle. And as a result, it is intercepted and returned near the 30-yard line. I believe that is A.J. Terrell. Jesse Bates, close enough. Instead of A.J. Terrell, it is Jesse Bates the third. Former Cincinnati Bengal, big offseason signing, heavily underrated safety. Coming out of Cincinnati with a big-time interception. Well, there is that. I had a feeling that was going to be intercepted as soon as I saw the pressure. Can't really blame Stroud there. I mean, he had to get rid of it. Wanted to take a deep shot. O-line could not provide enough time for him to get rid of it down the field. Browns' record in this is 1-3. And they have a bye week in week number 5, as you may or may not know. So we can't really be hurt this week. That's a good thing. Falcons looking to double up on their lead and get some points off of turnovers. After the interception, handoff goes to Robinson. Room to run up the middle. Nice move made. He is still going. Throwing defenders down, running over tacklers, and getting down to the 32-yard line. What a carry from the rookie out of Texas. Bijan Robinson finds the hole and somehow evades 2 tacklers. Nearly took this one the distance. A little bit more horsepower out of the Longhorn, and he would have been gone. All right, see you, Bolt. Have a nice swim, my friend. Jesse Bates comeback? Gotta be. 5 more speed, that was end zone? Probably. Shoestring tackle saves an inevitable 6 points for the Atlanta Falcons. Now 1st and 10 from the 32. Ritter, deep right side. Pass is going to be caught on the sideline by Matt Collins. It'll be 1st and goal yet again. Yeah, Atlanta came to play today. They took that 1-3 record personally. This is going to be a good game if you like, I guess, points. We'll throw it at that. Oh, here we go, though. Get a little Houston Texan challenge. I don't care enough to actually put this in the highlights, so was it a catch? Yes, it was. Texans lose a challenge. Why is his hair gray? I actually don't know. It's always been like that, but it kind of helps me. He stands out a bit. Can't blow out anymore, so that seems true. Yeah, Arthur Smith's hair is also gray for the Falcons, so I don't know. Yeah, I got you at halftime, Chili. I'll do everybody's at halftime. Houston challenges that play. However, the momentum cannot be stopped. It'll still be 1st and goal. And the Texans lose their first time out. Handoff Robinson up the middle. Moving through defenders and picking up 3 more yards. What's up, Wrestling Federation? Welcome back. Injury on the play there. Looks like we'll stop the clock with 4:10 to go. Steven Nelson. That is a big-time loss in the secondary. The starting quarterback. Thought he was bald. I mean, I don't know. To be fair, Madden sucks at replicating coaches. They can never get Bill Belichick right. I don't think technology can replicate the absolute man that Bill Belichick is, to be fair. He's too masculine for Madden. Let's be real. Gain of 2 for Bijan Robinson on his 5th carry. Here's carry number 6. Left side, he's going to get tackled for loss of just a yard. Bills it into the game. I mean, yeah, technically. It's the weird other guy. Yeah, it's just some, like, imposter. Some phony. Is that even a Madden anymore? Yeah, that's funny to me. Didn't say the coach's agreement. Oh, that makes sense. I get that now. 3rd and goal for the Falcons. And the Houston Texans need a big-time stop here. Ritter going end zone. It is incomplete. A big-time hit forces that one to the ground, and I believe that was Shaquille Griffin with a big-time hit. So despite Atlanta wanting to go, the injury kind of giving Houston a chance to get on their feet and recover. They will be good here. Also good with Dragon 97. Hops on the Titans. I know, I'm really excited for that one. Young Waiku on for the 24-yard attempt for the left hash to put the Falcons up by 10 with 3:30 to go in the second quarter. Kick is up and good. I'm looking forward to DeAndre Hopkins in these simulations. I mean, I know Ryan Tannehill isn't that good in real life. However, in Madden, he's been kind of cooking up. Not going to lie. And if Derrick Henry can perform like he did last week, and D-Hop can perform like he does every week in the NFL, I don't think the Titans are going to lose a single game. Is that even the Coaches Association? Yeah. I understand that, you know. He's just too old school for that. Rip Lovie Smith, I mean, yeah, he completely sold the Texans, so he just wanted to beat the Texans. True. Bradley Pinion on for the kickoff. Atlanta goes up by 10, 3 points off of that turnover. And we'll see what the Houston Texans can do as a response. That return goes nowhere. And what a big-time hit at the end of that play as well. Adding insult to injury. And out comes C.J. Stroud after the interception. Looking to redeem himself. Halfway through the second quarter. Texan bettors can't be feeling too good about him right now. I mean, it's been rough, to say the least. Didn't you realize he joined the Texans' rival? Yeah. Fair enough. He was helping his new team before he even left Houston, let's be real. A true Chicago Bear. Factual. See how C.J. Stroud can shake off the interception on his previous drive on 1st down and 10. He's going to hand off here to Pierce, who makes a nice move. Runs over a defender on his way for a pickup of 6 yards. Dameon Pierce, Chet. He is a top blank running back. I'm going to say top 12 for me personally. He's got a floor of top 15 and a ceiling of top 10. But for now, I'll call it safe at 12. Dameon Pierce picks up half a dozen yards on 1st down. As we have 3 to go in the second quarter. Handoff goes to Singletary, who gets clotheslined and loses a yard. Top 13, fair enough. Shohei Ohtani. Jose Ramirez is the best third baseman in baseball. Hey, if he comes to Cleveland, our tickets are going to skyrocket. But I'd love it. That'd be cool. Chiefs going to add D-Hop if they re-sign and restructure their DTs. Yeah. That is true. What a team that would have been, too. C.J. Stroud moving fast to the line of scrimmage on 3rd and 5. Houston still looking for any points in this opening half. Stroud with a drop back. Now stepping right. Into pressure hit as he throws yet again. It is incomplete. What's up, Top Billy? When's Washington playing next? It's going to be a while, I would say. They just played on Thursday night against the Chicago Bears this week. Not a great performance. Highlights of that video will be out. I'm trying to think. Tomorrow, Sunday night. Let me think about this. Monday, Tuesday. It'll be out Wednesday afternoon for that game against the Chicago Bears. It was a pretty good one. It was a fun one to call. Punt here is returnable. And take it up to the 35-yard line. And out comes Desmond Ritter. A little 2-minute drill action for him. See what he can do. Told Dak he wanted to play with him, but Dak said no. I'm sure Dak said no to great receivers. He'd much rather throw to Michael Gallup than DeAndre Hopkins. If only D-Hop came to Cleveland, reunited with Deshaun Watson. Would have been nice. 2-minute drill action for Desmond Ritter. And the Atlanta Falcon offense looking to add to their 10-point lead. Here comes pressure off the edge. Ritter on base. It's batted up in the air, and it is incomplete. Nearly intercepted by Steven Nelson. And my voice nearly just reached an all-time peak of frequency that even dogs couldn't hear. Bro sold. He absolutely did. Absolutely did. Nearly an interception. Desmond Ridder lives to see another day. 4-receiver look, goes left side. Tight window. Has to learn from his mistakes, but it's still a gain of 5. They made Justin Fields look too good. Yeah, you're not wrong. You were not wrong at all. How's that not picked? Couldn't get the feet down. Couldn't concentrate hard enough on all the aspects of football. That's what I'm imagining. What's the call? 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Atlanta still has all 3 timeouts on 3rd and 5. Desmond Ridder looking to go deep. Instead, checks down to the middle. First down, Drake London across midfield. The USC receiver, I thought Ohio State, or rather, the Cleveland Browns were actually going to draft. They were looking at him out of USC and Garrett Wilson out of Ohio State before they decided to trade all their first-round picks for eternity and sell the franchise's soul for Deshaun Watson. There is that. Atlanta keeps their drive alive, now 49 yards away from the end zone. First and 10 once again, Ridder left side, and it's got a first down completion. Another big-time pass. Not going to lie, they're looking good right now. And there's Patterson on the receiving end of that one. Guess I'll take that, you know. Nearing the 1-minute mark of the second quarter. All receivers getting their hands on a football. Here's another pass right side to Kyle Pitts. Breaking away from tacklers. A pickup of a dozen. And there's Arthur Smith and his ridiculously silver hair. This game might end up being a blowout, not going to lie. What are the most embarrassing things you did at IRL? I don't know. That's a question for my mods, let's be real. Well, I mean, they're probably going to configure quite the answer, I'm sure. Their lives are interesting. Empty backfield set on 1st and 10. Atlanta down to their last 2 timeouts. Ridder doesn't move an inch. Now going to scramble. Throw crossbody across the middle. Kyle Pitts is there getting hit hard and picking up 9 yards. What's up, GD? Think you took the Texans. Unfortunately, that might not be the best pick today. So, yeah, a lot of people forget, including me. I mean, I forgot to do my own predictions, but I will check at halftime to read off who picked who. Pretty even across the board for this game, though, not going to lie. Going to get held to a field goal again. Well, to be fair, I believe Atlanta receives the second half kickoff, if I'm not mistaken, so there is that. Second down and a foot from the 13-yard line, Atlanta, with 1 timeout remaining. Desmond Ridder going left side towards the end zone, and it is caught at the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. And once again, there is Drake London. Nice play there. I'm not going to lie, Atlanta might have a blowout here. There we go, blowing up Madden again, yeah. I don't know, this is not looking good if you're a Houston Texans supporter. Love Morgan would be disappointed in their squad today. So it's Sports Prod. 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. Handoff going to Bijan Robinson, who goes coast to coast to the end zone for the rookie's first score of the week. So Falcons are their first, this is their second win, but yes. Their first since week 1. You got it. The rookie out of Texas, who had a star-studded opening week, caught the game-winning touchdown here against Carolina, has a big opening touchdown for himself in the second quarter against Houston. This game is going to be a blowout at this rate, chat. Falcons open up the second half of the football as well, if you're just joining me. Really hasn't been that bad from C.J. Stroud. I mean, he had 1 interception. Not really getting help from his receivers or his offensive line. Yeah, no shot on the missed PAT. That will never happen, Chet. Let's do overtime again. You know what? If Houston can come back from this, you may as well. Got to hand it to him. So there is that. Arthur Smith talking to the official about something. I mean, at this point, can he really complain about anything? I really don't think he can. Well, that drive might not have even happened if that was initially intercepted by Steven Nelson. Guess you can blame the injury on that one, but still. There is that. 2 Flowers streaming in 2 games. May as well be. Bradley Pinion stepping on for the kickoff. 26 seconds remain in the first half. Houston desperately needing a score before the break. Return up the middle, goes to the 20-yard line before a collateral hit is taken. Moving back to the 18. NFC South would be like that. I mean, yeah. I'm trying to think how bad the NFC South is in Madden right now. Pretty sure the Bucs are in first place at 2-2. That is how accurately pitiful the NFC South is in Madden. Can't really blame the game, though. Let's be real. blue and gray. Yeah, it pretty much replicates it pretty well. 22 seconds and 2 timeouts for the Houston Texans to get on the board before the break. Stroud pass deep right side over the shoulder, too much. Or John Mechie, actually that's Tank Dell, the rookie. Yet to get a catch this entire season. Who do you pick? I got you at halftime. 18 seconds away. I don't think there's going to be any more action in this half, but I guess we'll have to see. Got to stay locked in for a little bit more. Pierce in the backfield on 2nd and 10. See if the Houston Texans take this to the break. After a poor pass, the handoff will go to Pierce. Bounces to the edge. He goes for a loss of 2. And that is going to take us to halftime. Atlanta, with the most dominant first half we have seen from them all season, are up 17-0 at the break. Maybe even a lead that they can't even choke away, but I guess we'll just have to see. All right, Chet. So now the question of who chose what team. We've got Monster chose Atlanta. Wrestling chose Houston. Eggs-Off with Atlanta. Brendan with Atlanta. Sports Pride with Houston. EG Pro with Houston. Bolt with Atlanta. Chili with Houston. Scribble with Atlanta. Viper Cobra with Atlanta. Last Worm with Houston. Lila with Houston. Finspin with Houston. XSM with Houston. Luigi Guy with Houston. Brody Van Camp with Houston. Luca Productions with Atlanta. Valet Prime with Houston. Mateo with Houston. GD with Atlanta. Bush 22 with Houston. John Zeller with Houston. Just Hits with Houston. Zam Fan with Houston. And Commanders Fan with Atlanta. There is all 25. Did all that in about 3 breaths as well. I did, in fact, cook. Oh, you auto-corrected. It's cool. I still cooked. I'm taking credit. On for the kickoff is Cammy Fairbairn. Getting this one back and away to a 17-point leading Atlanta Falcons squad. A lot of pick'ems ruined today, yep. Not going to lie, a lot of pick'ems should have been ruined yesterday. Or at least a couple. But a tie saves everybody. Nobody's going 16-0 this week, but somebody, well, I guess it would be 14. There is only 14 games this week. Nobody's going 14-0, but somebody could go 13-0-1. That would be intriguing. 200 yards of total offense in the first half from the Atlanta Falcons. How high can they go in half number 2? How about a deep pass across the middle to start things off to Mac Hollins? Desmond Ritter, feeling good so far this afternoon. Shaking off his demons. Realizing he's got to fight for a starting position. After a couple of embarrassing losses the last couple of weeks, he has underperformed heavily as well. Now, Houston, I started stream right as the kickoff happened, but Houston started with a first down and then 3 straight incompletions. Gain of another 11 yards for Mac Hollins. Handoff goes to Robinson, blocking yet again down the field as well, breaking away. 3rd gear for Bijan Robinson into Houston territory. Over 9 yards per carry. What's up, Sports Prod? You did, in fact, predict the Texans, unfortunately. I mean, it does make sense that you would. They are underperforming heavily, really starting with their defense here. It is not looking good for Houston. Bijan Robinson with over 9 yards per carry and a touchdown. Fantasy owners have to be happy. Texans bring 5. Ritter, bottom of your screen, completion is caught. Kyle Pitts, a gain of 6 more. He's been the possession receiver today. I'm sure the Texans were going to win. I really did too. Rally cap time, there you go. Gotta love that. Brings some baseball tradition into football. Love it, love it, love it. From the Texan 37, 2nd and 4. Kyle Pitts with yet another reception. He's been a heavily favored target as well. Robinson going the wrong way. He's going to lose 8 yards. Wow. That is an interesting decision there to juke backwards. I mean, I respect the effort. Looking like a little Marion Barber in the end zone, but I don't know about that one. Tackle for loss of 8 yards. Bijan Robinson with a little rookie mistake. Now sets up 3rd and 12. Can Ritter dig himself out of this hole? Going left side, he cannot. And the Texans might have caught themselves a break. Oh, that Vikings guy, I know exactly the clip you're talking about, too. I've seen that video so many times. It's incredible. You just come back from one of the whole baseball season. W Sports Pro. Falcons pushed out a field goal range thanks to the 8-yard tackle for loss. Now Pittman on for the punt. Getting this one left side. Looking to pin Houston instead as a net 21-yard punt. Terrible. Texans can come back. I mean, that's a good start right there. Caps are working. They're getting to work all right. Would agree with that statement wholeheartedly. I will say Houston's going to have to get a couple deep touchdowns here. Trying to benefit it. There you go. Well, 10 minutes to go. 17 points necessary. Good stop there from the Houston Texan defense. That is step one of the comeback. Handoff goes to Devin Singletary, who gets thrown around and loses 3 more. Negative yards today from Devin Singletary. I'm pretty sure he might lead the league in carries that go backwards this season. Something tells me he's a notorious guy for something like that. Reasons for why the Houston Texans have 0 points on the board, just 53 yards of total offense. Handoff here goes to Pierce, who throws a defender off of him and loses yet another yard. Wow. No way that's a stat. I mean, that's just a mental stat for me. Not like I physically keep it, but I just notice patterns with this game sometimes. Singletary doesn't like to go forwards. Tyreek Hill might take second. I love that. Back-to-back losses from both running backs, now 3rd and 14. C.J. Stroud fakes the snap, now takes the snap. 4-man rush, Stroud stepping up in the pocket. Gonna take off right side and slide for his safety. A gain of 70 yards, and the Texans will punt. I don't think Houston could have had much of a worse drive than that. Watching the Bulls down 20, taking all twos. You know what? I understand that pain. That does sound pretty awful. Cameron Johnston on for the punt. Houston remains scoreless, another 3 and out. This one to begin half number 2. Johnston gets this one back and away. Cordell Patterson on the return from inside his own 25. Brings that out to the 26-yard line. I mean, this is a game, if you're Houston, where you just got to forget about it and regroup at this point. Get a little bit of momentum heading into week number 6. You're going to be 2 and 3, but you're going to be okay. I mean, Jaguars are 1-3-1. Colts are 2 and 2. And I mean, Tennessee might be 4-0, but still. Either the Colts or the Titans lose this week, so there is that. 2:25 to go, and it looks like Atlanta very determined to get their second win this season. Handoff goes to Robinson, a gain of 6 more. He's been interesting today. Singletary made a mistake going to the Texans? Yes, that is very true. D'Amico Ryans is a net, the Texans would be winning. I mean, I can't really put his brain into the game, so to speak. No matter what the coach looks like, it's all going to be the same, respectfully, but I get what you're saying. Under 2 to go in the 3rd quarter. Atlanta looking to hang on to the football for as long as possible. Ritter, deep down the middle, has him in stride on the slant route is Drake London. Just 4 incompletions today from Desmond Ritter. He has been locked in. That pass goes to midfield. Has Will Anderson got a sack this game? Not yet. 2024 awards are, that's a good question. I'll probably answer that in just a moment, if I can think of players, to be real. 1st and 10 from midfield. Ritter with a deep drop back pass right side goes to Kyle Pitts. Picks up 5 more. I did say my MVP would be Justin Herbert this season. Had a down year last year. It's time for a comeback. Offensive player of the year, probably going to be Derrick Henry. Defensive player of the year, going to be Myles Garrett. Rookie of the year, Bijan Robinson, and I think I said whoever the Pats rookie corner is. 2nd and 5 here. Play action for Ritter. Deep down the right side. Wants the jump ball, and Mac Hollins is all over it. Under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter, and the Falcons completely dominating in week number 5. Yeah, Rodgers not getting MVP in me. Pearson, Offensive Player of the Year, is crazy as well, but I respect that one. Atlanta back inside the red zone where they have been all afternoon. Ritter, pass left side, caught, setting up 1st and goal. Once again, there is Drake London. Yeah, this game is getting out of hand. Can the Falcons pull a 24-0 lead in 4 minutes, or 6 minutes? You know what? You know how intriguing that would be? That would be quite something. We head to the 4th and final quarter from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Falcon fans have got to be pretty happy at this point. Okay, season, yeah, and then lost his job. That's wild, 100%. Final 6 minutes of action from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Falcons looking for one more touchdown on 1st and goal. Ritter, feeling the heat, stepping away from the pocket, rolling right side. He's got room, and he's got the end zone for the 3rd Atlanta Falcon touchdown of the day. Wow. This is crazy, Jet. All 3 touchdowns have been rushing for the Falcons. 1 to the fullback, 1 to the halfback, and 1 to the cornerback. What a day on the ground for Atlanta. Wow. Yeah, this game is rough. 23-0 comeback going to be 24 because Young Waiku is going to knock through this extra point to make it. I mean, it's still a 3-possession game in theory, but still, it's even rough. Even more rough now on the Houston Texans. 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions are necessary. We almost saw Zach Wilson do it in Madden 22, but unfortunately, C.J. Stroud is no Zach Wilson. So, Ritter MVP. I mean, he was fighting for a spot to even start today, let's be real. He did not have a very good last couple of weeks, but it's a nice bounce back, especially when you come home and dominate the way you do, like the Atlanta Falcons today. So that's nice. Well, see what Houston can do on this return, chat. The Falcons continue to pour it on here in the fourth quarter. Desmond Ritter scurries into the end zone for his first touchdown, knee taken on the kick return. Back comes C.J. Stroud. Got to be disappointed by how he played today, but you know what? There's always next week. What if the Jets threw it? That is a good question. What if that one punter for the Jets never made that tackle, chat? And Trevor Lawrence was a New York Jet. Where would Aaron Rodgers be today? What's up, Ultimate Red? Ultimate Red, rather. Always good Madden Sims, Madden moment for real. Madden moment indeed, my friend. Falcons now with 300 total yards of offense. Now going to have to play a little bit of defense. Rushing 3, C.J. Stroud with all day to throw. Going to heave this one deep down the middle, take a shot because why not? Has a man out there, but Robert Woods cannot hold on through double coverage. Actually, it's Nico Collins once again. Where has Robert Woods been today? I haven't even seen him on the field, to be honest. You know what? If you're the Texans, you may as well take a shot. What do you have to lose at this point? C.J. Stroud starting to uncork the football a little bit simply because the Texans are out of this game. Time to take a couple shots. C.J. Stroud across the middle. 5-yard completion is made to Singletary. It'll be 3rd and 6. Taking mental health day. Yeah, it's understandable. In today's day and age, mental health days are probably going to work in the NFL as well. Now, the Texans forgot the oven at home. Play number 21 for the Houston Texan offense on 3rd and 6 from their own 29-yard line. Falcons with a weak side blitz. Stroud off his back foot. A wobbler is going to be caught by Nico Collins. A gain of 22 yards. There's something there. Just completion number 7 today from C.J. Stroud, the Ohio State quarterback. It was a high upswing and a low downswing, to be completely honest with you. He is the epitome of hot and cold and risky, simply because he graduated from the Ohio State University. Texans once again able to get across midfield. Can they score this time is the question. Stroud once again dropping back big time. Moving his hips, now throwing right side. On the run, has a man in stride inside the 20 with a stiff arm made, and it's going to be a touchdown in garbage time from Dalton Schultz. We take a look at the replay. Nice little move made down the field from the former Dallas Cowboy. Able to simply throw the defender out of the way and score for the Houston Texans. That was nice. This little play made there. This is not a shutout, true. There is Will Anderson Jr., by the way. Haven't really seen him make a play, but there he is on the sideline just to prove to everybody that he is in fact there. Houston going to go for 2, trying to keep this a 2-possession game if possible. With a conversion here. Man in motion at the bottom of your screen. Looks like that is Pierce, and it is. So Stroud going to empty out the backfield. Pressure coming. He goes back corner of the end zone. It is incomplete. What a breakup. They call that a spine buster, chat. Wow, that looked like it hurt. Never seen that animation before. But it is, once again, a 3-possession game. And that pretty much ends all Texan hopes. Yeah, I'm sure that Houston had a lot of receivers, but this is Madden after all. They have no sense of actually who was open and who wasn't. At this point, I don't even see him anymore. I see what the quarterback sees because I'm just trying to follow the play so hard. But it is very embarrassing for this game. I'm going to go back and watch that, chat. Not going to lie. Because I'm sure you're right. I bet he did. Yeah, you're not wrong. He had 2 wide open receivers across the middle. Kemi Fairbairn on for the onside kick attempt. Houston with little hope, and all of it is crushed there with the Kyle Pitts recovery. Up to the 41-yard line. Yeah, that is rough. I just took a look at that replay. Looked like he had Nico Collins and maybe Dalton Schultz as well. But at this point, I don't think Texan fans are going to complain. They've got bigger things to worry about than a missed 2-point conversion. Have your doubts from EA. I also have my doubts from yesterday. We all know how that went if you were in that stream. Brutal ending to an excellent game. 4:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Still a lot of time to play football. Read option taken by Ritter. Right side, room to run inside the 20-yard line. Still going. Pushed out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards. Wow. You were there. I mean, pretty much the entire world was there. We had a really good stream yesterday, actually. Everybody was on the edge of their seat, trying to figure out who was going to win that game, and it ended in the worst way possible, a tie. Just the second scamper today, and the only one that hasn't resulted in a touchdown from Desmond Ritter, with an empty backfield from the 13 on 1st and 10, going to the end zone. There it is again. The first one through the air to Matt Collins. Wow. Like syrup on pancakes, the Atlanta Falcons continue to pour it on in the fourth quarter, now scoring over 30 points thanks to Desmond Ritter. This is crazy. At least you're right about the 4th and 1. No, you definitely weren't. Just because they lost in overtime does not mean that they should have gone for it there. They didn't even lose. I'm going to take that one to my grave. I made the right decision. I think it was fun. Bills easily could have won that 100%. 100% indeed. I mean, they had so many opportunities to win that game. To be fair, Jacksonville just needed one stop, and they couldn't get it either. Falcons can win the NFC South in real life. They are definitely a sleeper pick for that division. I'm not going to disagree with you there. Bills missed the playoff by one game. They're not going to miss it by half a game. Highly, highly doubt that. I really don't think it's going to come down to that personally, but if it does, then I'll remember that, sure. But there's no way you're going to reflect on a Week 5 game and go, oh, that was the moment that missed the playoffs for the Bills. Definitely not. Penny and on for the kickoff. Atlanta up by 25, their largest lead today. Return taken here up the middle. Not a bad return to the 24-yard line, where Stroud will start his next drive. Both teams going to be 2 and 3 after this game. Falcons are destroying Houston, simply put. Syrup on pancakes, you know me, I had to cook something up. A bit of Drake reference in the Bears game on Thursday night, so I had to come up with something different here. But there is that, though. Always got to bring something original for you, Chet. Texan defense cannot do anything to stop this red-hot Falcon offense. Now Stroud stepping up in the pocket. Throwing right side, it is incomplete. I mean, at that point, pump fake and take off with it, but whatever. Suppose I'm not a coach, nor a quarterback for a reason, nor a Madden developer. Although I could probably do better at this than they would, respectfully. It's still rough. I mean, it's all good. Stroud empties out the backfield on 2nd and 10 after the failed check down pass. Stroud checking his shoulder, pressure coming, and he's going to get sacked. A loss of 8 yards. Surprised that's just the first one he's taken today. It's been brewing. I think that play also summed up the game today as well. Stroud running for his life and making poor decisions. Are they going to beat the Ravens or get destroyed by the Falcons? Because Madden. Under 4 to go in the fourth quarter, 3rd and 18. After the first sack taken today by Stroud. Pressure coming again. Flushed out right, has to get rid of it. He is running for his life. He looks like Justin Fields against Myles Garrett, man. Unfortunate. Rodgers, Mahomes, Watson, Allen, Ritter, Baker, Herbert. That is such an interesting list. I feel like you just put like a random number generator on the NFL quarterbacks and just went with it. But you know what? If that's your list, that's your list. Texans not even going to bother to go for it on 4th down. They will punt with Cameron Johnston taking his time from his own 5-yard line, getting rid of this one. And a good punt. Fair caught at the 44-yard line. Tap out of the NFL like the MMA. I mean, you may as well. Browns have lost by worse margins, to be fair. Actually, this season we made the divisional round. We lost a game 38-6 and 38-7. One to the Ravens, one to the Steelers that season. And we still ended up beating Pittsburgh in the playoffs. Crazy year that was. Falcons back on offense. 350 yards total. And added to it here with a carry. To midfield with a penalty marker down. That'll be a face mask. And an automatic Falcon first down. Never mind holding. Thought for sure that was going to be A face mask, but never mind. Matt Collins guilty of that one. Nah, it's going to be probably 34-6. I don't think. I have a feeling Atlanta is just going to simply run the ball for the rest of the clock. And eventually they're going to get stopped and have to kick. But been a nice day on Younghoe Koo today. Hasn't had to worry much. 1st and 15 after the holding penalty. Handoff goes to Robinson. Left side trying to follow blockers. Going to pick up 3 more yards. Still had a pretty good day today. 11 carries, 74 yards, despite going 8 yards backwards on a single carry. Which is definitely a record this season of the biggest tackle for loss, excluding sacks. That is interesting. But yeah. 2nd and 12. Falcons going to start to choose some clock here. With Robinson in the backfield, the rookie looking to stat pad a little bit here in the 4th quarter. Here is carry number 12. Left side he goes, picks up 2 more. And he's going to get dumped down hard. Steven Nelson coming back from the locker room after the injury. Had a near interception that he couldn't get the feet down with earlier. It has been rough. Justin Fields is all of the top 3 quarterbacks. Justin Fields is the NFL quarterback of all time. Falcons going to take this down to the 2-minute warning from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We are nearly done. And this game has been a pretty good blowout, not going to lie. This is refreshing to see somebody actually win after a tie yesterday. I'll admit that much. 2 minutes to go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. 3rd and 11, handoff goes to Robinson up the middle. He will pick up 4 more. Houston not burning timeouts either. And I can respect that decision. Yet tomorrow, Chet, we do have Carolina versus Detroit, which I think will be a pretty fun matchup. Bryce Young taking on the Red Hot Lions, who I believe are 3-1. They have not lost a game since the opening night. Pitting it on for the punt. Hasn't seen the field much today thanks to his high-powered offense. Gets this one back to the right side and exits out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Tomorrow should be a pretty good game, though. I must respectfully agree with that. Trying to say, are the Panthers 1-3? I actually don't know for sure. No, they're 2-2. So we get the 2-2 Panthers taking on the 3-1 Detroit Lions, which that is also split a little bit. I will read off who is still undefeated after today, after this play, if I can get my materials with me soon enough. Still garbage time here from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. 75 seconds remaining. 1st and 10. Stroud goes bottom of your screen. Incomplete. Undefeated people after today. Monsta, Egzoff, Brendan, Bolts, not Scribble, unfortunately. Blue body there. Viper Cobra. That is it for the top half. Luca Productions, GD, and I think that's it. Another CJ Stroud incompletion, just 50% accuracy so far this afternoon. Going to make it a little bit better there with that completion. There's Robert Woods, finally emerging from the bushes. Mr. Woods has his first catch today. Not over yet. You're not wrong. Added to the Titans yet? I will get to it. I mean, I can do that. Snap of my fingers, so I'll definitely do that before Tuesday. 100%. 3rd and 5. 2 receivers to either side for C.J. Stroud. Left side pass yet again is caught, but 2 yards short. And hopefully that's the pass that puts the Texans out of their misery. What are the top 2 in your predictions? Bolt, I'm pretty sure you're undefeated still. You are indeed. You did pick the Falcons. Good pick. I would say Atlanta was a little bit of an upset pick in this game. Houston going to keep the offense on the field. On 4th down and 2, I formation look. Handoff goes to Pierce, who's got the first down. Well, at least the Texans do something right. What's up, Hurley? Welcome back. Been a while since I've seen you in a stream. Good to hear from you again. Thoughts on Madden 24? Excited for it. Hopeful. Although probably going to be disappointed once again. But you know what? It's a fresh start. At least I'll be able to feel something again when it comes to Madden. There is that. Stroud going no huddle. On 1st down and 10, 40 seconds remaining after the 4th down conversion. Stroud deep across the middle. Caught by Singletary. He will gain 16 yards. Yeah, man, it's good to hear from you again. Very rarely do I get a ton of my viewers from last year in here. Seems to go year by year where I get a lot of new viewers, but I love them all the same, whether you're, a day-old fan or one of the people that's been here since week 1 of last season. You're a part of the journey, and I really do appreciate that. Does mean a lot. Why are the Texans burning timeouts at this point? I really don't know. This is hurting me to even think about. Texans burn a timeout, maybe wanting some more points to make the score look a little bit more pretty. As Stroud on 1st and 10. Floated pass right side. Has a man out there. Nico Collins cannot hang on. I do not think Stroud had a very solid game. 11 for 20 with a touchdown and a pick. Kind of mid. Although for a rookie, maybe not terribly. Here comes the rally. You best believe it. The Lions are 3-1. Here comes play number 31 today for the Houston Texans. 2nd and 10. Stroud, a zipper pass right side. Too much for Nico Collins. How many drops have there been this game? Countless. I'm not going to lie. There have been quite a few, and I'm probably going to go on a limb to say Houston has been all of them. I don't think the Falcon receivers have had many, if any, drops today. Back-to-back C.J. Stroud incompletions. Pretty much sums up the day for the Houston Texans on offense. 3rd and 10. The Ohio State quarterback dancing around the pocket. A wobbler left side is up in the air and incomplete. It'll be 4th and 10. When I said that he was 11 for 18, yeah. Now he's what, 11 for 22? There's that. Claypool could have caught that, true. Bears highlights come out on, I believe, what did I say, Wednesday? If I'm not mistaken, something like that. Cameron Johnston on for the punt with 18 seconds remaining. Houston not even going to take the chance. Johnston gets this one back and away. Fair catch called for at the 16-yard line. So let me get this straight, chat. You're going to go for it on 4th and 2 from your own 20, but not going to go for it on 4th and 10 from your own 43. Interesting. Yeah, nice little pirouette. Should have gone for it. They may as well have. But thankfully, we're going to be put out of our misery with one more Desmond Ridder kneel down. What a day for the Atlanta Falcons. It has been nice for them indeed. Nice, refreshing win. That's all they needed. There it is. After the Desmond Ridder kneel down, that is going to do it from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. What a dominant victory for the Atlanta Falcons. They get their 2nd victory in their 1st since week number 1 with a 31-6 thumping over the Houston Texans. That game was not even close, to be quite honest with you, but tomorrow's game should be a lot better. Tune in as Bryce Young goes head-to-head with Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions in a 2-2 versus 3-1 matchup tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will see all of you